Hi everyone, Doc Mitch here. Now if you're a pregnant mom with a lot of questions during this lockdown, then this is the video for you. Alright, the extension of the ECQ here in NCR until May 15, I think brought more stress to a lot of the pregnant mommies out there, right? Kasi naman, towards the end of April, just when you thought pwede na kayo magpa-checkup just to see if your baby's doing fine and that your pregnancy is going well, here it comes again na the announcement na extended na naman ng ECQ. Extended ECQ means no clinic time yet. No clinic time means you can't see your OBGYNs yet. And yet you have a lot of questions, you have a lot of concerns. So today, I'm going to answer the most common questions that I've gotten since the start of the lockdown. Ang dami nang nag-message sa akin ng mga preggy moms about their concerns. So I'll try to answer the most common questions, and so join me in this video now. Okay, number one question. Doc, paano na ang checkup? I saw my OBGYN last February pa or last early March. So what happens? I don't know how my pregnancy is doing. So do I actually message my doctor? Number one rule during this lockdown, stay in touch with your OBGYNs. It's best to actually once in a while talk to your doctors about how you're feeling, update them about how you're doing, whatever you're experiencing, and the medicines that you're taking. So it's very important that you keep in touch. Okay, since we cannot physically see you yet because it's locked down and we're not encouraged to actually hold clinics for everyone's safety actually, then it's best to just keep in touch through texts, through Viber messages. You can actually send private messages. Now, if your doctor does not answer immediately, probably she's just busy, or if not naman, and she's really not answering, you can actually PM me your questions at my Facebook page, Pillow Talk with Doc Mitch Dado, and I will try to the best of my ability to try to address your concerns. But my answer to the first question, what about checkup time? No checkup time yet, just virtual consultations, and just keep on updating your OB about what's happening to you. Second question, how about vitamins, Doc? Okay, yung vitamins nyo, kung ano man ang iniinom nyo ngayon, you just continue it. If you're in the first trimester, you continue your folic acid, continue drinking your milk, and then add multivitamins. If you cannot tolerate it, then just make sure that you have a well-balanced meal every day. Okay, so you have your portions of gulay, you have your sources of protein, you have your fruits, and all those stuff. Okay, and then if you are in the second, third trimester, then most probably your doctor has already shifted you to an iron preparation from the plain folic acid. But if you're transitioning there, you can actually transition from folic acid, which you take usually, which personally I advise my patients to take until the 16th week. After that, I start them on iron preparation already. So there are a lot of iron preparations in the market like Hemorrhate FA, Sangobion Prenatal, and Ibret Folic. So it's really the choice of your OBGYN now regarding the brands, but it's very important that you take your vitamins. And but if you cannot tolerate taking vitamins, then a healthy, well-balanced meal will actually be very good. And please do not forget your milk. Okay, third question. Doc, I'm due for an ultrasound. What do I do? It's locked down. Okay, let me just tell you or inform you that during this lockdown, all ultrasound procedures are for emergency cases only. We don't usually do routine ultrasound. So it's better to just postpone the ultrasound to after the lockdown has lifted. So but if there is like pain or bleeding or something that's not normal that you're feeling, then please again inform your doctor immediately, and your doctor now will decide whether you need laboratories and ultrasound and all those stuff for workup. Fourth most common question, Doc, since it's locked down, does it mean that I will deliver via CS? Okay, no, it does not necessarily mean that since it's locked down and we want you to actually shorten your exposure to the hospital that we do CS already. We only do cesarean section for indicated reasons like malpresentation, cephalopelvic disproportion, and fetal distress. The three of which I will be discussing in a different video. But if you're a case of a previous CS and you're scheduled actually to deliver within the lockdown period, then usually our practice is we don't admit you overnight prior to the operation anymore. As much as possible, we just plan out the cesarean section to be done at like around lunchtime or after lunch, and we ask you to be admitted early in the morning for all the preparations, and then so that you don't really stay in the hospital for a long time. And then for normal delivery, actually we let you stay in the hospital for 24 to 48 hours, but if you can actually go home 24 hours after you deliver, then that would be better. And then for cesarean, it's 36 to 48 hours from the time that you've delivered. Next question. Doc, what happens during admission? Okay. It's a little more complicated now in terms of admissions of patients. Previously, before the lockdown, when you are in labor, you go straight to the labor room. Or if you're scheduled for a cesarean section, you go to the admitting area section, and then you get a room, and then the resident actually admits you in the room. During this lockdown, what happens is all admissions must pass through the emergency room, where you get screened actually. So you undergo tests, screening tests like laboratory tests, and then chest x-ray. And if there is actually a test for COVID that is available in your hospital, then you get screened also. So it's a little more tedious process, but I hope that you don't actually take it against the hospital. It's for your own safety and for everyone else's safety. It will be an additional charge, of course, to your hospital bill, but rest assured, this will actually make sure that you're okay, that there's really no problem. And if in any case that there is a problem that arises and that you are noted to be positive, then necessary measures and treatments can be done already so that complications will not happen. Sixth question. Sino po ba ang pwede kong kasama sa hospital? Okay, as much as possible, we'll limit the number of people that come inside the hospital. And so, most probably, we can allow you one companion, and that's it. No visitors allowed during the whole time that you're in the hospital. So, these are trying times, and let's just all cooperate. Okay, seventh question, what do I need to bring to the hospital? It's the same thing as before the lockdown. You just bring baby clothes, and then receiving blankets, and then your change of clothes, and the hospital usually provides for the diaper, and then and we don't encourage you to bring baby bottles because we are actually pushing for breastfeeding. And so there is actually in your baby book, there is actually a list of things that that are suggested for you, that are written towards the end of the book, and so you can just check it out. And anyway, I will be posting a list of the most common things that you bring when you are about to deliver in my Facebook page, Pillow Talk with Doc Mitch Dado. So don't forget to check it out this weekend. So there. Okay. 8th most common question. Doc, what will I do if I have pains and or bleeding? Okay, if you have pains and bleeding, or pains or bleeding, number 1 rule, contact your OB/GYN. Kailangan alam niya kung anong nangyayari sa inyo. And she can actually give the best medication for you. It's very hard kasi for us to just give medicines left and right kung hindi namin kilala ang pasyente. So, the best person who can actually give you the best medication para sa inyo is your OB/GYN. So, contact her ASAP. 9. Okay. Anyway, 9th most common question, kailan po ako pupunta sa ospital? Kung ikaw ay term na, okay, what do I mean by term? How do we define term? Pag 37 weeks hanggang 42 weeks ka na, so you're within that range, you're already term or husto sa gulang. So, pwede ka na manganak anytime. So, kailan ka pupunta sa hospital? Pag ang labor pains mo actually I did a video on this. If you want, you can actually check. Ang title ng video na ginawa ko is Ready to Pop. Okay, it actually tells you when to go to the hospital. But anyway, okay. So just in case you are going to the hospital already kasi in pain ka na or may bleeding na or pumutok na yung panubigan mo, okay, go straight to the emergency room, contact your doctor so that your doctor can actually call the labor room and then they can coordinate with the doctors in the emergency room para alam na parating ka na. Okay. 10th and last most common question that has been asked through my Facebook page and through texts from my patients actually and Viber messages from my patients is, Doc, pagdating ko ba sa hospital, i-admit na po ako agad? Okay, unfortunately, it really depends on the examination that we do. Okay, so we do not, as much as possible now, or anytime, even before the lockdown, we do not admit you if you're not yet in active labor. Okay, so but mas stricto ngayon, okay? At this point in time, during the lockdown, as much as possible, again, I will repeat, the lesser or the shorter your stay in the hospital, the better for you and the better for everyone, okay? So, we do not admit you if you are less than 5 centimeters. Okay, so 5 cms or 4 cms down, hindi namin kayo admitin, pauuwiin pa rin kayo namin para mag-observe sa bahay. Okay, so we only admit you in the labor room if you are 5 to 6 centimeters already. Kasi ibig sabihin, mas malapit na sa 10 centimeters, yung mas malapit ka ng manganak. Unless na, number 1, pumutok na yung panubigan mo. So, if your bag of water has ruptured already, regardless of whatever your the IE is, then kailangan na namin ikaw i-admit. Second is, if you're really in pain and if you're not comfortable going home anymore, we might give you the option to be admitted in the room, but you do not stay in the labor room. Sa labor room, ang rule talaga ngayon, 5 to 6 cms, saka kaya admit. Okay, there. So, hopefully, I've answered most, if not all, of your concerns. So, if you have any other questions that you want to ask, number 1 priority is to actually contact your OBGYN. But if you can't contact your OBGYN, you can actually send me a PM through my Facebook page, Pillow Talk with Doc Mitch Dado. And for those who are actually going into labor anytime, you can actually watch my video Ready to Pop for you to know when to go to the hospital. So, with that, I hope you stay safe. Okay, take care of yourselves and bye-bye. I'll talk to you again soon. God bless you. Wait, may pahabol na question pala. Doc, how will I know if my baby's okay? Okay. If medyo malaki na yung tiyan mo, you just need to observe the movements ni baby. By this time, especially during the lockdown, I think you were actually more in tune with your baby. So, alam mo na kung kailan siya gising at kailan siya tulog. So, during the time na dapat gising siya, if he or she is not moving, then play music o kaya medyo alugin mo lang ng konti yung tiyan mo para lang gumalaw siya ulit. Pero kung sleeping time naman at hindi gumagalaw, then you don't really have to panic. Ang medyo tricky is those who are in the first trimester and early second trimester na medyo maliit pa yung tiyan or maliit pa si baby, so hindi pa masyadong nararamdaman. Now, you just need to have faith in your baby that he or she is doing okay, and hopefully, after the lockdown or as soon as the lockdown is lifted, get an ultrasound done, go to your doctor agad, just for you to have a checkup. So, with that, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye. God bless you.